President William Ruto has continued to hold that a government of national unity is in the offing after the nomination of 4 ODM wingmen to the cabinet. At the same time, however, opposition chief Raila continues to brush away claims of a unity of government. The conflicting signals between the two sides pointing at a grey area in the prospects of a unity government. Muneneweru with that story tonight.
Even though the sealing of a government of national unity between President William Ruto and the Orange Party is pretty much cast in stone, virtually after the nomination of 4 ODM wingmen into cabinet, the two sides have continued to read from different scripts. Speaking today during his development tour to the coast, President William Ruto affirmed that the formation of a government of national unity with the opposition party is set up for success after the tapping of ODM lieutenants for cabinet postings.
Ndio sababu nimesema nimeweka baraza la mawaziri ya kujumuisha Wakenya kutoka sehemu zote za Kenya. Ndio tuweze kushirikiana, tuweze kuhakikisha ya kwamba Kenya inapiga hatua ya kwenda mbele. And there will be no loser. We will all become winners. Ndio nimesema we are forming a cabinet of win-win where everybody becomes a winner.
Ruto's statement shadows Raila's conflicting declaration hours later, when he cleared the air on the rumors of a government of national unity, saying that while he gives his blessings to the ODM lieutenants tapped for cabinet postings, that does not directly translate to the government of national unity.
So you said, therefore, that it's on the basis of that kind of elaborate process that we can then talk about a government of national unity. But then you say that if you want to take some of our experts and get into your government, you release them to join your government and work in accordance with the ethics of our party, ODM and Azimio.
Raila issued a raft of irreducible minimums to precede talks with Ruto. He demanded for the immediate compensation to the families of the victims of extrajudicial executions, the immediate release of all persons in custody, and termination of all cases related to protests, and the prosecution of police officers involved in shooting to kill or maim protesters.
Number 1, compensation for the families of the victims of violence last year and this year. 2, paying of all the hospital medical bills of the victims of police violence of last year. Number 3 is a release of all people who have been arrested and are in police custody.
However, on Thursday, moments before naming the second batch of cabinet nominees, which involved those from ODM, President Ruto addressed Raila's terms in part by directing the release of detained protesters and action against rogue police officers in what seemed like holding his part of the bargain in the unity government.
Sure that people who may have been innocently caught up on the wrong side of things and those not implicated in crimes be released and charges against them withdrawn. All breaches and violations by police officers must be handled expeditiously through due process with a view to giving Kenyans a police service that upholds the highest standards of integrity.
With his main men already nodding to Ruto's olive branch, Raila Odinga is now viewed to being a fence-sitter with one foot in government and the other in the opposition. Muneneweru, KUTV.